Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is your boy Niners Sickness with the Niners Sickness podcast. Welcome, everyone. Yes, sir. Karthik, you are the first one in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Look at you. Wipe my feet. Most importantly, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Appreciate that. And for everybody else that are just coming in, please wipe your feet before entering and smash that like button for your boy, Niner Sickness. This is Happy Hour. This is the first episode that I am making that I will be doing for Happy Hour. I'm calling this episode 1 of the 49ers Happy Hour. So, welcome to my first episode of Happy Hour with my faithful Karthik follower viewer coming in at number 1. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. That is awesome. What a game against the Jaguars. Now we are moving and focusing on the Minnesota Vikings. So much to talk about here on this happy hour. Yes, Edward. Wipe my feet to Victory Monday. That's correct as well. Victory Monday, bro. It feels good to have a W, right? Oh, okay. I made a mistake. I got to put on my shades, man. I got to get into my character. I forgot to do that. My apologies. How you doing, Edward? Welcome to the stream. Oh, check out my brother Alan. How you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing? How are you doing today? This is the mighty Nick Bosa. Let's see if I can give you there you go. Give you a camera angle. Bosa. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Nick Bosa in the house, baby. Representing. Hey, congrats on the first episode. Thank you. Yeah, this is my first episode that I'm doing for Happy Hour. Let's see how many of these I can do. And you guys are definitely the first ones popping in for my first episode of Happy Hour. And Happy Hour is going to be done whether we win or lose, but it's funner when we win. And we definitely have a win here. Absolutely. Bosa, baby. That's right, baby. 10 sacks throughout the year. And they're holding him. Double teams Bosa. But Bosa is still doing what he needs to do. Leslie. How you doing, girl? Welcome to the stream. Bosa! 10 sacks. Yeah, absolutely. He is a beast. Bosa is definitely a beast. It is a great day. Love what I saw this Sunday and hope we continue. It's this Sunday against the Vikings. Listen, I honestly think personally, that Kyle Shanahan finally got his head out of his ass and realized, okay, whatever I was trying to do different hasn't been working. We have been struggling. He's been trying to pass too much. But against the Rams, he went back to his bread and butter. He went back to what works. rounding the ball, pounding the ball, moving that rock. 44 attempts against the Rams. Against the Jaguars, 42 attempts. Whenever you run 40 plus, the chances of you winning are pretty high. Why? Because it keeps the opposing offense off the field. And that's what you need if you want to be successful in winning games. So if we continue to impose our will, if we continue to run the ball, we're getting Elijah Mitchell back. We have Jeff Wilson Jr. doing good. We're using Debo as a running back. We even use Trey Sermon, although Trey Sermon has looked slow. But we gave him 10 tries, 10 attempts for like 30 yards or something. If we continue to run the ball down defense's throats, the Niners will be successful in what they do. Notice that they got called for offensive holding. Yeah. We only had one call, and it was a bogus call against Tart for 12 yards, but it was one call. Overall, we did pretty good. It's going to be Kyle's quarterback versus Kyle's quarterback. Oh, I got you. Because of the Kirk Cousins. The last time we played the Vikings, again, the last time we played the Packers, we defeated the Packers in the playoffs, but yet we lost to them this year. Hopefully, Kyle continues to build off this momentum that he has been building, this rapport that the players are biting into it. The players are having fun. The players are running the ball. I mean, this offense looks completely different from that game against Arizona. Our defense looks different from the game from Arizona. Listen, after the game of Arizona, we looked like we were done. We were done. Our year was done because we lost to an Arizona team that they had their JB players. All their starters were out. And they had their JB starters. And we lost to Arizona. So I understand why a lot of us panicked. We're like, man, we lost to Arizona at home. But that was a wake-up call. That was a straight-up wake-up call for Kyle Shanahan. He realized we cannot play like this and expect to win. It took a defeat like the Arizona Cardinals for the Niners to wake up, because once we took the field on Monday night, we not only beat the Rams, but we destroyed them. First series, 18 attempts for 11 minutes, and we got a touchdown. Against the Jaguars, we came out strong, running the ball, imposing our will. 20 attempts for 13 and some change minutes. If I'm not mistaken, it's the second longest time of possession in NFL history. If the Niners can run the ball, do what Kyle does best, we are going to have a lot of success going forward. I'm fired up. This is definitely happy hour. I am going to be there this Sunday with the Vikes fans. Pray for me. Oh, you're going to be at okay. Well, Santa Clara is going to be lit up. Santa Clara is going to be well represented by the faithful. So, Leslie, they may be Viking fans there, but you're going to be around a lot of Niner fans to support you and back you up in that game. What's up, Moses Martinez, the D-back disciple? Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome. Make sure you guys know it. Please wipe your feet before entering and smash that like button for your boy, Niner Sickness. Ooh, yeah. CJ Ruthless Sports. What's up, brother? Great live. I enjoyed your live earlier, bro. You drinking your Coca-Cola or Pepsi, wearing your purple glasses with your gold jacket, representing the Lakers. Great show, bro. Enjoyed my time while in the comments, brother. Great job. We need to lock down Justin Jefferson and play man up front and be aggressive and get physical like the last 2 weeks. Absolutely. Don't hit those receivers. Those receivers gotta know we are here to play. Adam Thielen and Justin Jefferson. Let our corners remind him we are here and we're not going anywhere. Why doesn't Kyle send footage of the neck holds against Bosa to the NFL? I'm pretty sure he has, but the NFL doesn't pay attention to it, and I don't know why. The refs are seeing it and not calling it. In the NBA, owners send footage if they have concerns about calls. NFL should do it. I'm pretty sure they do. They have a committee for the NFL, but the referees, man, I don't know, man. I like to call them the giraffes. Sickness. Let's not talk about the Jaguars. Not worth it. I'm looking forward to the matchup, Niners D-backs versus the Viking receiver. Now, let me guess. You like D-backs. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Let's talk about the D-backs. Let's talk about the receivers. But let's also talk about stopping Cook. We cannot allow Cook to begin to cook, if you know what I mean. We got to shut that fire down quickly. I'm getting the feeling that we do better when teams have their starters playing. But when they play their JV, yeah, well, sometimes what happens, bro, is that players overlook. Players overlook weak teams or they overlook certain players. And you can't do that in the NFL. You got to make sure you treat every game as a game that needs to be won. Problem in the game was Debo had too many carries. 8. I'm worried about injury. Yeah. Listen, in this world, you can't worry about stuff, man. It either happens or it doesn't. It's just about how Debo takes care of his body, how he gets hit. So I'm opposed about, this is my thing. Put the ball in your playmakers' hands. If you got playmakers, put the ball in their hands in any way you can. I don't want injuries. I don't want nothing to happen to Debo, but I'm not going to live in fear of Debo getting hurt and not utilizing someone as special as Debo. Debo is one heck of a receiver, overall player. You got to use him the best you can. I don't want injuries, but I'm not going to be afraid for an injury. I'm not saying you are, Edward. I'm just saying in general, play your best players no matter what, and hope that no injuries occur. Hey, Beto, if we felt bad after that loss to Arizona, how do you think Russell Wilson and the Seahawks feel after? Well, the thing is, that loss from Arizona, the loss from the Seahawks, or what you like to call the Seahawks, to the Arizona wasn't as humiliating as the one where we lost to them. Although a loss is a loss, I understand. But I think the loss that we took in the hands of the Cardinals was really humiliating. We couldn't tackle. We couldn't cover. It was just a crap show. But it seemed to wake up the Niners. It really seems up that Kyle Shanahan went back to the drawing board, threw everything off of it, and decided to go back to what works, pounding the rock. Let's run the ball. And he has been successful in 2 games. Now, do I expect 40-plus runs against the Vikings or any other team? Probably not. But you got to continue to run the ball until they stop it. You run the ball until they stop it. And if they can stop it, then you adjust and you got to throw. But unless they stop the run, you pound the rock. What's up, Jason Niners Smash? How you doing, sir? Make sure you hit the like button for your boy Niners Sickness. What's up, Sickness? What's up, Jason? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Tommy? How you doing? F. Oh, my goodness, Tommy. You did not just come in here and say the Lakers are fantastic. The Lakers are fabulous. But you're right. They are fantastic. Forever love the Lakers. Got you, Tommy. Go for that peanut punch. Hey, say what you say about Josh Norman. He's old. He can't cover. Blah, blah, blah. He makes mistakes, and he has. And a lot of us were pissed off at Norman, me included. But the guy can definitely punch the ball out. And that peanut punch that Josh Norman does is absolutely beautiful. So kudos to Josh Norman for doing that. And kudos for Fred Warner in recovering that ball. Absolutely. Be excited about the win, but don't go overboard. It was just the Jags. That said, this team is getting its confidence back, and that is a good thing. Now, with that said, Jason, you're right. It was just the Jags. But you're supposed to dominate a team that is beatable. You're supposed to make sure that that team you're playing that is no good has no prayer, has no chance, has no faults of we might win. The Niners went into Jacksonville and imposed their will. The Niners went into Jacksonville and from the first snap put the Jaguars on notice. We are the better team. We're going to beat you, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, yes, you don't go overboard because at the end of the day, they are the Jags, but You're supposed to dominate in all facets of the game against a weaker opponent. So the Niners exactly did what they needed to do to beat the Jags. They made sure the Jags had no prayer or believe they had a chance. They knew they had no chance to win this game. And that's how you win a game. That's how you show dominance. And this is exactly what the Niners did. They went in there and imposed their will. Jacksonville never had a prayer on winning. Travis Berg Jr., welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. If it's your first time, welcome. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. If it's not your first time, I apologize. I see a lot of people come in and out. Make sure to wipe your feet and smash that like button for me. But welcome to the show. Rams House. How you doing, Rams House? Good evening. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Niner Sickness podcast show. I am doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? How have you recovered from that beat down this last Monday? I'm kidding. The Rams are getting the rest. Hey, good luck. The Packers lost against the Vikings yesterday. The Packers don't want to lose 2 straight. The Packers are going to be ready to play the Rams at Lambeau this Sunday. Are the Rams going to be able to go in to Lambeau and get a win? We're going to have to wait and see. Let's see if the bye helped the Rams enough to get better at their craft. But welcome, Rams House. Always welcome. Make sure to hit that like button for your brother. In the 2020 playoffs, correct me if I'm wrong, but the linebacker pretty much controlled Dalvin Cook. It was Greenlaw. Well, at that time it was Fred Warner and Alexander that kind of took control of Dalvin Cook. Now, we should have Greenlaw back. The fact that we have Tart back for the second week is going to be very beneficial on containing Dalvin Cook and not letting Cook begin to cook. We should be able to contain him. That is going to be the key. I understand there's Jefferson and there's Thielen, but you got to control the run. If you can control the run, we should be in good spot. But the best way to beat the Vikings, in my opinion, is to keep them off the field. If we run the ball, if we control the time of possession, then Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, and Adam Thielen, guess what? They're going to be sitting, and Kirk Cousins, they're going to be standing or sitting on the sideline watching our offense impose their will. So that's the best way, is keep their offense off the field as much as you can. And if the Niners continue to run the ball the way they do, we should not have a problem doing so. Let's see, make sure I don't fall back on the comments. I apologize. We need to stop the run and can't let Dalvin Cook. That's right. Cook. That's right, brother. Absolutely correct. We cannot let him start cooking. because we will get in trouble. Don't let Cousins step up in the pocket. Also, take Cousins' first read from him, and the D lineman will get there. Yeah. It's going to be very important to see what Tart does in this game. We're going to need a great game from Jabarki, whatever his name, Tart. I don't even know how to say his first name. I butchered it up. Sorry, Tart. Tart. He's going to have a good game. Jimmy Ward, Emmanuel Mosley, and Mr. Josh the Suit Norman. By the way, that was a pretty clean suit there, buddy. Gotta admit. Well, speaking from in Seattle, man, they feel defeated. Carroll even walked out of his presser. Wow. Well, listen, 3-7. It's an unusual spot for the Seahawks. Let's keep it real. They're not used to being at 3-7 at this point in the season. They are playing defeated, and that's good though. Continue to stay that way so that when we go into Seattle, we can go in there and continue to build up on that misery for Seattle. But he walked out of the presser. Wow. Southwest Truck. Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit that like button, or like what I like to say, wipe your feet by smashing the like button. I am doing great, Joe. Good to see you, Joe. Thank you for being part of my first episode of the 49ers Happy Hour. One of many, I hope. Dub rotation. David Williams. Hi, Beto. Hello, Niner family. What's up, David Williams? How are you doing, sir? Do me a favor. Make sure to wipe your feet before entering and smash that like button. Appreciate it. Oh, my goodness. None of that. Yeah, baby. Orale. Sácate. Get out of here with that. Dub Nation. It's up, Dub Nation. It's all about the purple and gold, baby. Agreed. They needed to handle their business as they should have, and they did. Absolutely. Listen, I know it's the Jags, and you can't read too much into it, but you got to beat them at will. You can't allow a bad team believe at any moment of the game they have a chance to win. If we would have went into Jacksonville, struggled, and barely beat the Jaguars, there would have been much concern. But the fact that we went in there, took control of that game from the get-go, never allowed them to believe at any moment during the game that they had a chance to win, is how you take control of a bad team, Jason. Well, hello to this beautiful lady in the house. Hello, handsome. I wiped my feet, smashed that like button, just wish there was love button. Hello to my beautiful wife. Love you. Thank you for stopping by and cheering for your hubby. Tommy Husley says, Travis Berg Jr., what's good? Lamb's house. Ouch. I don't care who the team is. Jags are no different from Rams. You have to be ready to play every Sunday. Can't sleep on any team. Look at the Bills versus the Jags, or even the Titans versus the Texans. Absolutely. Well said. What's well said, bro? Every game is winnable or you can lose it. It's about preparation, a mindset, and doing your job. Never overlooking anyone. Don't look at their record. Don't look at how they played in the past. And never take someone lightly. If you do your job, as the Niners did, if you go and you impose your will and you beat a team that you're supposed to beat 30-10 and you dominate it on all sides of the ball, you created turnovers on defense. You did not turn the ball over yourself. That's the way you beat a beatable team. So you're right, Alan. You don't overlook anyone. The Jaguars might be a bad team, but they are an NFL team. And anything can happen on any given Sunday. So on bad teams, to me, it is not exactly whether you beat them or not. It's how you beat them. If we would have went into Jacksonville, if we would have struggled and barely won by a field goal, there would be a lot of legitimate concerns with the Niners. Like, man, you beat a 2-7 team and you barely got out of there by the skin of your teeth. That would have been alarming. But the fact that we went in there, took control from the get-go, never took our foot off the brakes. If you want to get a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember the word. Anyway, but never took the foot, graphics, never took the foot off their neck. And we make sure they had no life against us. So, Lambs are losing to the Slackers. Yeah, the Packers, I don't know if the Packers are going to lose 2 in a row. We'll have to wait and see. But they got embarrassed in Minnesota. So they're going to have their A game ready for the Rams, for sure. You mean the 2019 playoffs? Either Mosley or Norman need to study how Sherman shut down Thielen. Now, Moses, let me ask you. I know that depending on where they move Thielen, it can switch from Mosley or Norman. But since you are my back disciple specialist, I want to ask you this question. Which corner is better suited to do what Sherman did against Thielen? A, Emmanuel Mosley, or B, Josh Norman? We got to stop the run, then we will be all set. Most definitely, David. Most definitely. Basketball is for divas. I love basketball. I don't like the way the Lakers are playing recently, but I definitely love basketball. You mean the purple and old. Look at Tommy. He has jokes. Tommy has jokes. Yes, the purple and old. Wait towards the playoffs. That's when the old become young. We all know the run is important, but damn, I'm looking forward to matchups that are really important. D-backs on their receivers. Right, Moses? Best teams win in December. Time to get win streak going. Minnesota versus Niners feels almost like a playoff game. You know what, Edward? Well said, bro. Well said. Absolutely correct. This game against the Vikings, they're 5-5. We're 5-5. We're trying to get that 7th spot right now based on PFF, or I forgot what. Anyway, we are in 7th spot in that playoff. And we need to maintain that spot. If not, get the 6th spot. So, or higher. But we are definitely in competition with the Vikings. So this game definitely is going to feel like a playoff game. And hopefully we'll have the same results that we had in the 2019 playoff game against the Vikings. The D-backs are not strong. The D-line covers up their mediocrity. And the thing about the D-line, bro, is other than Nick Bosa, who has really stepped up? Who has really stepped up? Arden Key is starting to get a feel, a groove. Eric Armstead is not really your sack guy, but he's consistent. DJ Jones, kind of yes and no. Kevin Givens comes in there. Number 56, what's his name, from the Rams that we picked up. He hasn't been consistent at all. He hasn't been that free agent that I thought he would be. Maurice Hurst is always hurt. Kerr, I don't even know if Kerr is on the team. He was supposed to be that big body D tackle to work on side of Javon Kinlaw or replace Kinlaw, and he is not in there. So that's a disappointing. We definitely got to do better in our free agency recruiting. Listen, the guy that went to Carolina from Arizona, that linebacker, that guy is on fire over there. We could have had him for the same amount that we paid the kid from the Rams. So I don't know if it's Adam Peters or John Lynch, but you guys got to do better in assessing free agents, because what you're bringing in is not necessarily working to help out. Bosa is a beast. Bosa is doing beyond what he needs to do, but he needs help. He needs not to be held. You see those? Oh my God. I don't know how referees do not see the headlocks on Bosa. I don't understand. True, Beto, we needed another edge like how D4 used to be. Yeah. Not only that, listen, I understand D4 back went out, but he has been known to be injury prone when we brought him in. That one kid that's with Tampa Bay, I forgot his name. Help me out, guys. He's a linebacker for Tampa Bay. That kid, we could have picked up instead of D Ford. And he's killing it with Tampa. And then the guy that went to Carolina from Arizona that we could have picked up instead of the kid that we picked up from the Rams. Again, Adam Peters, John Lynch. You guys got to do better in assessing free agents. Do your homework. Because the guys that you're bringing in are not helping. And you know what, guys? Listen, I'm going to rant for a bit. I know this is 49er happy hour, but I'm going to rant just for a bit. Be with me. I'm sick and tired of Murad Prague doing the wholesale. It seems that when we go after free agents, we go to the secondhand store. We go to the secondhand store and we try to pick the best available player at the secondhand store. Nothing against secondhand store. I shop there as well. Okay? But if you're capable of going and shopping at the right place, why not? Stop trying to save money and going after players that could possibly be okay. No, you go after players that have shown they can play. Hosam Ruddock is, I believe that's his name, that went to Carolina. That guy's killing it over there. He proved he can play. He wanted to play for the Niners. He wanted to stay within the division. And it wasn't a trade. So it's not like, okay, wait a minute, Arizona wouldn't. No, he was let go. It wasn't a trade. So he could have came to the Niners. The Niners front office needs to do better when assessing free agents, in my opinion. Okay, enough of my rant. Thank you for hearing me out, man. Here's what I noticed. What the Packers did to the Vikings receivers. And they jammed Thielen. Just surprised they didn't keep doing that. Well, the Vikings started to run the ball very effectively. And I'm pretty sure that these corners needed to help in those run games. The Vikings ran, I don't know how many yards they ran on the Packers, but they did a pretty good job. We got to make sure that they don't run the ball on us, but we run the ball on them. Yes, Tommy. Yes. Agreed. Ecoham, whatever his name is a disappointment. He is. He is not playing to the level of what we're paying him. He was supposed to come in and not really replace someone like Dee Ford, but definitely play better than what he has played. So I agree with you, Tommy. He is a complete disappointment. Absolutely 100% agree with you. If Norman or Mosley's going to jam the receivers, they better not miss, because Witherspoon tried to jam and he got beat badly. That annoyed me a lot. Where is Witherspoon, by the way? What team is he on? I lost track. I forgot about that guy. Keys from the Raiders has done more than he... Oh, Keys from the Raiders. God, Arden Key. You threw me off with the S. You put Keys. So I thought you were talking like, Anyway, Arden Key from the Raiders has done more. You're right. He has. And he's not... I'm not arguing that he has or hasn't, but he's not supposed to do better than Ecoham. Ecoham was brought in specifically to go after a passer, to rush the passer, and he hasn't done it. And you're right, Alan. Key from the Raiders have done much more and has showed more than the kid from the Rams, man. We have the Vikings, Seahawks, and Texans. You can't overlook the Texans. They look pretty good against Buffalo. Who do they? No. Against the Titans. Atlanta, Falcons, Rams, Tennessee, rest of... Listen, the Vikings are winnable. And I'm not just saying, I'm not being a homer, okay? I'm not being a homer. If the Niners can run the ball, if they can run the ball the way they did against the Rams, the way they did against the Jags, this game against the Vikings is winnable. Now, is it challenging? Yes. We definitely going to be challenged to the core in this game. The Vikings are better than their record. But we'll get a W. The Seahawks, when it comes to the Seahawks, the record, whatever record they are, has to go out the window. Okay, I don't care if they're 3-7 or 7-3. The Seahawks always plays the Niners the way the Niners play the Rams. And especially in Seattle. But if McCoy can go into Seattle with Arizona, come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. The game against the Seahawks should be winnable. We should win that game. Will we win that game? That remains to be seen. But we should win that game. The Titans is winnable. Atlanta's winnable. Tennessee now without Derrick Henry is winnable. And of course, the Rams are always winnable. So as long as we play our style of football, we can run the table. Again, this is not me being a homer. If we play the way we played against the Rams and the Jaguars, with that style of commitment, with that style of imposing your will, running the ball down the defender's throat, running the ball more, having at least 40 plus carries, attempts, is always beneficial to winning a game. Spoon is horrible in coverage. Yeah. Is Dee Ford out for the season? It seems like it. He's on a short-term IR, Alan, but yeah, I think this is definitely the last year that Dee Ford is going to be on this team. How much he plays the rest of the year, I don't know. I think they're allowing him to get better. Hopefully we make the playoffs. If we can make the playoffs without Dee Ford and use Dee Ford in the playoffs, would be very, very beneficial. Yeah, D Fraud is out. D Fraud. This guy, Tommy. Steelers has Spoon. Oh, he's with the Steelers. Wow. Okay. Ford Weston. All money to be injured. Discount bargain shopping. Ford Weston. Weston Richburg is what you meant. Okay. Although Weston Richburg, he was a good center. He got hurt, and Weston Richburg is a better center than Alex Mack. The problem was he got hurt, never was able to recover, and we had to let him go. That, my friend, sucks. But I did like that signing. Not the fact that he got hurt, but the fact that he came to the Niners the way he played when he played in 2019. He was very dominant. Got to go. Great live, Beto. Good evening, everyone. Edward, be blessed. God bless you, brother. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday and enjoy the Monday Night Football game that is about to start, even though it's the Giants and the Tampa Bay. So how good of a game is it going to be? I don't know. But good evening, Edward. Josh Norman should be on Thielen. He's able to neutralize his speed, which Sherman was able to do. All right. Okay, I like that. Joe says, well, I better go, Beto. I have school tomorrow. Have a good night. Go Niners. Joe, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching my show. Make sure you hit the like button. You subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And hit that notification bell, brother. Have a wonderful night, Joe. Have a great day at school tomorrow. And once again, thank you for stopping by and spending a few minutes with me on my show. Sickness, correct me if I'm wrong, but Mosley was able to handle Thielen as well, right? In 2019, my goodness. I don't remember. Oh my God, I don't remember very well. I think he did. I think he handled him pretty good, but I quietly don't remember. To be honest with you, I don't remember. I don't remember. Here's my concern. The Vikings receivers ran this a lot versus the Packers. That 7 route, which is hard to defend. I even got burned on that route a few times. Well, DeMeco Ryan is going to have to make the proper adjustments if he plans to win this game against the Vikings. I'm getting ready to bring my turkey, Brian. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Brian, my turkey tomorrow. I'm going to smoke my turkey, Tommy. I have a Traeger smoker. I smoked my turkey last year, so I'm going to smoke it again on my Traeger, bro. And put the right seasonings on it and smoke that bad boy. But anyway, I'm going to get off the show too. It's been about an hour. So this was our first happy hour, episode 1. Episode 1. And all of you partake of my first episode of happy hour. Hopefully this will not be the last episode. I plan to do many called happy hour, and it's going to be on Mondays. Win or lose, I'm going to do happy hours on Mondays at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So try to tune in to the Niners happy hour every Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let's see here. What's up, Tom? Tom's in the house. Tom came a little bit late, but he's in the house. What's up, Tom? Welcome to the stream. I am about to close shop. You guys were amazing. First episode of Happy Hour has concluded. Looking forward to episode 2 next Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you guys for participating. Thank you for watching. Go Niners. Stay faithful. And always remember, God loves you. Peace.